Alright guys, back today with some more reveals. Today we have, I know for sure green and yellow. They probably, they maybe threw black at the end. I think I saw a black card at the end of it. I'm not exactly sure. So this is just my first reaction to these cards. So yesterday's promo cards were very good. So hopefully these ones are just as good, right? So we have Great Ape Vegeta, Last Ditch Transformation. This is a 19k crit blocker. This is probably for the Vegeta, that really bad Vegeta deck that never got any support. Or that it keeps getting support, but it's just not very good. Auto limit 1 when one of your green Vegeta cards with blocker and without Great Ape is removed from your opponent's battle area by an opponent's skill. Put this card from your hand. Activate main, 1 green. If a field extra card is in a player's battle area, play this card from your hand. That's cool, so you can play this out 2 different ways. Activate battle if your leader is green, Vegeta only. Your leader gets 5k for the turn. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I think this is like the second or third promo that this deck has gotten, and I still think it's unplayable. Unfortunately, I don't know what they need to add to the deck to make it good. Probably like one of those like the Raditz cards that the Raditz card that they got for the anniversary set. When you play it, you draw for every 2 non-black cards in their warp or something like that. Just something so that way this deck can get hand size back, because it just doesn't do anything else. It's quite awful. Oh, we have a Universe 2 card. I think this is the first Universe 2 card we've seen printed since Battle Evolution. I think it's the last time we've actually seen a Universe 2 card printed, if I'm not mistaken. So this is a 15k 3-drop. Activate main if your leader is green. Play this card from your hand. Choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, and KO it. That's pretty good. That's really good. A 2-drop, just removal of anything, ignoring barrier. That's pretty solid. Activate main if your leader is a green Universe 2 card and you have 4 more energy and you send this card to your owner's warp. Play up to 1 green rebrand with energy cost of 5 from your hand. Oh, wow. Okay. So, okay. So, you play this for 2 to snipe anything. And it is just if your leader is a green leader. So this is just going to be naturally good in any deck. I don't know if this is going to replace the chilled promo that came out forever ago, where you tap 2, you pitch it from your hand, and you can I think you kill something ignoring barrier less than their energy cost or something like that. But these are probably going to compete for that slot if you do play green. And the bottom effect obviously is only for Universe 2. But the 5-drop rebrand that you get to play, I'm pretty sure that's Draft Box 5, if I'm not mistaken. You play it, it's a complete board wipe ignoring barrier. It's got triple strike. If it's in rest mode, your opponent can't attack your other cards. And when it dies, it plays a Universe 4 or less, or a green battle card 4 or less from your drop of its skill to gate it for the turn. But what's funny is that you can actually play out this card again off of that, and then on the next turn, if it survives, you just tap 1 and play another rebrand. So, card's very good. Now we just need a good Universe 2 leader, and this could potentially be the makings of a pretty decent deck. So, it's a pretty cool effect. Android 18, Desperate Support. When this card is played, draw it. When this card is played, draw 1. Activate main if your leader is a green Sun Goku GT and you place this card from your hand or battle area in the owner's drop. Choose up to one of your green Goku GT Z cards and it gets 5k for the turn. Oh, this is cool. So not only do you have the 20k, 25k Z battle card that gains dual attack and double strike, you can now make it a 30k dual attack double strike. Makes it a little bit better. And this is also another Android 18 card, and it's a cantrip. This is pretty good. This is a very good card. This will definitely end up going into the Goku GT deck in some capacity. So I'm gonna have to update my Goku GT list for the video that came out. I think probably the day before this video. We'll have to put that in there somehow. Shouldn't be too difficult. Oh, another promo. Okay, Android 17, misused power. 15k unique. Activate main, 1 green if your leader is a Super 17 or Hellfighter card, both green and Hellfighter, and a Hellfighter 17 card is in your Z energy. Place a card from your hand. Okay. Activate main if you have 4 more energy and you place this card from under a Super 17 in your owner's drop. Choose up to 1 green Super 17 card with energy cost of 8 in your battle area and switch it to active mode. Okay. So this is not awful. Definitely not awful. So you can activate this from underneath a Super 17 card. So your leader also counts as Super 17 technically. So you can technically take it away from your leader. But I mean, it's good. It's probably just going to replace the other 3-drop that's in the deck. Probably. Yeah, I think those are that's the slot this card is sort of competing for, and this is better than the other one slightly. So actually the other one's a Hellfighter, I believe. So that makes it a little more difficult. Because this is Android 17, not Hellfighter 17. So you don't want to mess up your ratios with one card to add another one. We probably need to get rid of something else in the deck. But that's cool. That's really cool. This is not a bad card at all. We have Majin Buu, Control Magic. Auto, if your leader is a yellow Evil Wizard Bobbity, when this card is discarded by your leader's skill, play from your drop. Okay. Auto, if your leader is yellow. Majin Buu card, you discard 1 card from your hand. When this card is discarded by one of your yellow Majin card skills, add up to 1 yellow Majin card with an energy cost of 6 or less from your drop to your hand. That's cool. So you discard 2 to grab back. Okay, so it just allows you to grab back any of your smaller pieces. So that's kind of cool. It just allows you to grab all the smaller stuff. Auto, if this card has Servant, when this card attacks, draw 1. Okay, so the Evil Wizard Bobbity deck, which I actually, at the making of this video, I don't think I actually did a deck profile for that. I'm gonna have to make one. Thought I did one of those. But yeah, Evil Wizard Bobbity gives Majin Buu cards or AOD cards Servant. So this card becomes a 15k, and then it draws you a card. Yeah, so this is definitely probably better for the Evil Wizard deck, not so much the Majin Buu deck. It's okay. It's another Majin Buu, so it's searchable. It is a 2-drop, technically. Now, I don't think you can play this out, though. Yeah, I don't think you have a way of playing this out. You're not tapping 2 for it. That's for sure. But you can just pitch it to grab any of your other Majin cards. So that is kind of cool. Yeah, that's a cool effect. Yeah, it's not super good, but it's good enough to be considered for either one of the decks. We have Old Kai, Power Unearth. 1-drop auto, when this card is played, draw 1. Limit 1 if your leader is a Son Goku or Vegeta GT. Not GT, sorry. Son Goku or Vegeta. Both yellow. If it's your turn, when this card switches to rest mode by a skill, choose it to one of your Saiyan cards and it gets 5k for the turn. What tap stuff? The field spell? The Spirit Bomb field spell, I think? Or the Hercule or the one of those cards. So you can tap this, and then you give a Saiyan card 5k for the turn. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I wonder if there's a defensive card. You have to look it up, but if there's a defensive card that taps your own cards, I think there is. I think there's a universe. The Light Bullet, maybe? I think that's what it's called. So it has Dispo on it, but I'm pretty sure it's a Universe 11 card. And it says if you tap 2 of your cards, you can tap down something. It's a negate that taps stuff. But it just says when it's put in rest mode by a skill. Oh no, it's your turn. Never mind, you can't. I was going to say, if you can do this on your opponent's turn, you can just give your leader a 5k bump for the turn, but you can't, unfortunately. Yeah, it's got to be on your turn. So you're using the field spell combination to give your leader or another card 5k. That's cool. Not awful. we do have some black cards. Okay, so we have Zeno, Universal Control. Auto. Once cards played, choose up to 10 of your opponent's battle cards with God or Universe in their special traits. Ignoring barrier, negate their indestructible skills, and remove them from the game. Activate main. If you have 3 or more energy, play this card from your hand. Oh man, what were they thinking? This card is incredible. This card is. I hope this card gets a winner stamp. I don't even care. Like, I'm sure there's going to be a Cumber card somewhere in here. But man, I want this card to have a winner stamp. That's awesome. And then the activate battle, if your leaders are red, Grand Priest, if there are 4 more colors in your energy, use up to 1 multicolored God card from your hand and account. Who cares? That's awful. Yeah, no one cares about the Grand Priest deck. But that top effect. So there's a lot of God and Universe cards. So this card is thoroughly meta dependent as a side deck card. And they printed this as a side deck card. This might be, so far out of the cards that I've seen, this might be the most expensive. If this card is a winner stamp, this might be the most expensive card out of all of them. As good as some of the other cards are, because this card is just going to be generically side decked in every deck. So, most decks, I should say. So, God cards. So, that's anything that's Goku Black, anything that's Zamasu. So, the new Goku Black deck that hasn't even come out yet gets countered by this. Either Zamasu deck. So you have the ramp deck. You have the ramp deck. Sorry, I'm on my Discord. My Facebook things is going off. So you have the so you have the Zamasu ramp deck. You have the Zamasu energy deck that messes with its own energy. You have the yellow the yellow Zamasu deck. And then you have any Universe deck. I'm just gonna like mute this. We're just gonna be really loud the whole time. So you can do Universe 7, Universe 6, Universe 3, Universe 2, Universe 11. That's pretty cool. So that's almost like I said again, it's very meta dependent. But it's solely going to base off of what people are what you're able to hit. So there's going to be some metas where this card probably isn't going to be amazing, but there's going to be certain metas where this is just going to decimate decks. So this is probably so far the best promo card that they printed so far in this set. Just overall usage, because this can be used in any deck, and it's colorless. So yeah, this card's insane, absolutely insane. Then we get a Fu card. Okay, cool. Observing Overlord. Overlord 15k. Nice. Once per turn, activate main for 1 black if your leader is a black Cumber. Your opponent has 2 or more energy and 2 more battle cards in play. Draw 1 and play this card from your hand. Okay, this is amazing. So the Cumber deck is I'm a huge fan of the Cumber deck. I think the Cumber deck can be very, very good. I think it will be very good. There are some rulings that we need to get figured out just for like certain situations. But the Cumber deck is going to be good. The problem the deck has right now is that the mid area, so like between turns 2 and 3, you want to make sure currently you have the 1 Fu that you play from the Z deck, which is very good. That's gonna be your main form of extra draw potential. And then you had the 20k crit Fu, which also is Overlord, and that card will steal a 3 or less non-black card that's 3 or less, which hits. There's very few cards currently in the meta right now that card's gonna actually feel good against, because you can use it to remove Z battle cards that are 2 costs and things like that. So, but you're not able to gain control over them because once they're removed from the battle area, they're gone, right? But you can hit. There's a few different cards you can hit that are important, that are in the meta right now. There's maybe 3 or 4 of them that are good. But other than that 20k crit, you're literally playing it for a 20k crit. That also draws a card, right? This is a 1-drop that's going to draw you 2. So you're going to play it for 1 to draw a card, and then you're going to use the Overlord effect on one of your servants to then draw another card. So you're only you're basically tapping 1 to draw 2, and then now you have a 15k battle card on board. So yeah, I think this is very good. This is very, very good. It's one of the cards that the deck needs. If the deck gets one more promo, and it's a Cumber or an Evil Saiyan, this deck's gonna be bonkers. Like, I think the deck's already gonna be really good, but having an extra just middle draw card for 1 energy is good. 2-cost cards have to have incredible impact for black to be relevant, which we already have the 8-drop, but you can't play it till turn 4. So you don't really want to tap 2 for Fu. There's some other cards in the deck that we've added that you can tap 2 for that are okay, but having a 1-drop that can do almost the same thing and draw you 2 cards is going to be very good. So yeah, definitely gonna be put into the Cumber deck. But yeah, I think this card here is incredibly good for green, and this Zeno here, this Zeno is probably the best card printed so far out of the TPs. Yeah, I'm excited to see what else they have, because so far we've gotten some pretty good promos. So I'm excited to see what else they have in store for us, because we haven't seen well, no, we've seen everything now. I think we've seen every color. If they're gonna do multicolor ones, if there's any more black promo cards, which they might do like a Cumber or an Evil Saiyan, so we'll see. But that does it for me today, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what cards you guys are excited about that have been announced so far with these promo kits. I'm sure most people are going to see the Zeno, but if you guys have a pet deck that did get some support, obviously let me know down in the comments below. Like and subscribe as always, and I'll see you guys in the next video.